सब मंदिर, मस्जिद, चर्च, गुरुद्वारा सब मेरा है। मैं आपका भक्त हूँ। सभी गुरु मेरा गुरु है, मैं आपका चेला हूँ।
सही बात है।
जो ज्ञान देना है दे दो।
मेरा भी ऐसा ही।
हाँ कहीं एक फिक्स जगह में जाके कूप मंडूक नहीं बनना।
सही बात।
हाँ
सब में अच्छाई भी है।
हाँ
कुछ
बुराई।
अपना सिस्टमैटिक फॉल्ट्स है।
हाँ उसको छोड़ देना है अच्छी चीज़ को लेके, जैसे लाइक राजहंस। हाँ वो दूध को दूध ले लेगा, पानी को छोड़ देगा। बाकी जो आएगा सबका स्वीकार है, स्वागत है। कहीं भी सुधार करने का प्लानिंग नहीं है।
हम कौन होते किसी को ठीक करने वाले?
बस 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 प्रभु जो किया है ठीक किया है, गलत कहीं है नहीं। गलत हमें दिखता है, हमें लगता है।
दूध पी के
हाँ
3:30 दोपहर 3:30 बजे तक।
अच्छा।
फिर कोई आया तो फिर 8-9 घंटे बैठे। और उधर तो कोई डिस्टर्बेंस नहीं होता है और पसीना तो आता ही नहीं।
नेपाल में
ठंडा है।
अच्छा।
इधर थोड़ा पसीना डिस्टर्ब करता है।
हाँ
In the class, in the anywhere outside, even in the after playing football, I used to just lie down on the ground, whether it is shavasana or dhyan, I don't know. I used to be there for a long time. Even sometime on my bed when I was at home, I used to sit for some time without knowing anything what is that. So my mother, my grandfather used to ask me, what are you doing? I said, I don't know, I'm still sleeping. I used to feel that is also one way of sleeping. So unknowingly, slowly this kind of dhyan has either it has come into me or imbibed into me, or it has started unknowingly. So, but whenever I don't do that, I used to feel guilty. I am missing something. So that kind of it is started. I could understand that is dhyan from my 11th age itself. And slowly, our Gurujis used to come regularly to our home. My Guruji is a good friend of my grandfather, Dr. SWAMI Swamiji. He has tuned me, trained me, and my grandfather also gone telling a lot of things. And before my school finals, my grandfather has shown me all 12 Jyotirlingas, Char Dham, and Nepal Yatra also once happened. So by leaving school, I have come to know what is all this Bhakti Tattva and what is a different kind of punts and what are the things happening. A little outskirts of knowledge I got it. Exactly sitting at the dhyan and all, it started when I was in +2, roughly around 17-18 years. Those days I used to see a small light. Now when I close my eyes, I see a lot of light. So it is like a trance. It is like started like a uh, I'm sitting with a lot of other souls. I'm not alone. When I'm in Dhyan, I see lot of souls, lot of light, lot of divinity. I'm getting cleansed. So lot of feelings that is, and now after being almost um, 30, 40 years of this trance kind of meditation kind of and learning things, now I feel the internal astral powers are getting connected with the cosmic powers of the universe. The astral powers conjugation with the cosmic powers is a real connection between the meditation and the trance and knowing ourselves, in the sense knowing our soul. Now when we are in the trance and when we are astral powers are touching with the cosmic powers, you don't feel body, mind, you are only soul. The soul connected to Supreme Soul, Almighty God. That clarity will come. That's why this dhyana meditation is the first step and takes the longer periods of the more depth you are going inside, the more cosmic light you will see. That's what my feeling is. And a lot of great teachers also accepted this. And one more great vibration is when consciously you do this. You may get detached with the surroundings and you may get you may be hearing all the sounds, but still you are detached with them consciously. Initially it happens with unconscious, subconscious, inner consciousness, but slowly everything happens consciously. And you will decide which you should listen, which you should not listen, which you have to see, which you should not see. So this is what the clarity, filtration, dhyan gives us. So slowly we will realize our soul itself is our own searchlight, our own spotlight. That is the divine light. Almighty God's blessings are inside. We have to just get connected to ourselves. That happens through only meditation. We may hear a lot of great teachers, we may read a lot of great manuscripts, but still, if you don't do yourself, if you don't taste yourself, if you don't practice yourself, that stapyami pujyami will not happen. So meditation, whether it is in the early stage or the later stage, is never ending. Keep going, keep going. Maybe this is the greatest style of meditation that our great sages have done. Tapasya for years together, sitting at one place and asking that Almighty God to give them what they want. Maybe we may attain one day that kind of sittings for days together, weeks together, months together. But some people say that is, of course, I have not seen in Himalayan region, in some very deep, like deep forests. There are some souls still doing that. They have changed their bodies. Like somebody became tree, somebody became stone, somebody became very big mountain, and they are still doing that there tapasya. Maybe that is the cause our forefathers told us trees has to be prayed, mountains has to be prayed. So we do our puja kind of servings. So there are a lot of souls are still doing their. They are so strongly connected, their astral powers with the cosmic lights and cosmic energy. They are not getting detached. Maybe sometimes we say, because of this great yogis and dhyanis and rishis, this globe, the earth is in the, and it's revolving. Maybe these all great souls in the form of different forms on the earth, they are holding and making these seasons to happen, light, shades, nights, clouds, rains, so a lot of things. Maybe because of their own deep practice only it's happening. Maybe I am slowly getting a small connection to that. Yes. Now we are sitting at 8, 9, 10 hours. That is also not regularly. But they are doing since ages. They might have reached that level of great practice that they have become part of the universe. So maybe every soul, in whatever the form, in human form, in the animal form, in the creature form, or any form, the aim of every soul to attain that. So all these souls connecting with Supreme Soul, they are maintaining these planets, satellites, moons, stars. Every star is a sun. So far known, smallest star is our sun, and nearest to another sun, another star from us. The nearest star to our solar family is Alpha Centaurus, which is 4.5 light years away from us. So if we see this kind of distance, 4.5 light years distance, and what is the universe? Where it is ending? Never ending. Still, lot of great souls, lot of scientists. Even we feel in our cosmic energy, we see a lot of light. There is no end. So universe is never ending. Maybe that is what will relate to that Mahashivalinga Darshanam. There is no Adi, though there is no Anta. That's what in a small story they say. when Brahma, Vishnu are just thinking of I am bigger, I am bigger, I am greater, I am greater, then Mahashiva asks them to go and see where is my end, where is my tip. So ultimately both could not see and come back. So like that it's a very big story. But still, what we derive from that story, this Shivalinga is not a one solid form. The solid form, stone or granite or marble or whatever we see, that is just a symbolic representation of our universe. Our elders try to give us. So we have to go to that level and understand this universal cosmic power is never ending, ever growing with a divine light. When we start seeing that you can be sure that your astral powers are connected with the cosmic powers. To connect these two, our internal astral powers and the universal cosmic power, is the meditation. The more deeper you go, the more the joy, the more shine of your every part of your body get cleansed. Because slowly you are getting part of the universe. The more you see you are separate from the nature and the universe, you will have the pains, you will have that lot of other things which you should not feel at all. But when you are getting into that consciousness, consciously start feeling that you are part of the nature, you are part of the universe, then life changes and you will become the center of universe. See, there is a new dimension. Always the Almighty try to give you that feeling. You are the center. Really, where is the center? From where it is started? That's what the greatest divine power always makes you empowered. When we all feel we are the center, we are the center, we are the center, it's our domain. To get into these divine feelings, Dhyanam, meditation, in whatever the form, whatever the different punts, what different teachers, whatever they say, but ultimately come back to this. Just shut your mouth, shut your eyes. If possible, shut your mind. We cannot shut our mind, but slowly, the mind get absent in it. You start mindless or don't mind kind of life. So that's why a lot of good teachers said, I don't mind. Sir, please don't mind. Then I don't mind. When you become to that I don't mind kind of thing, because you are filtering. Nothing will disturb you. If at all any disturb comes, that's like a teacher. Then you will understand why this is happening. Oh, I have to correct this. A small correction. Then go ahead. So meditation itself gives you lot of inner light and the shining outside. Your skin vibrates, your skin shines, your eyes shines, and your It gives a different feeler to entire your surroundings. Your own people start telling you, hey, you are different. Hey, what's happening? So that new kind of thing, that slowly we become the center of our surroundings, and slowly Almighty God gives you the feeling you are the center of the universe. So this is what the magic of the meditation. But it has to be practiced. As we heard, when teacher is not visible, but when student is ready, teacher appears. You do not search for the teacher, teacher arrives. All masters, all teachers, all gurus, even divine angels and Almighty God, always looking that inner change in you. When you are changed, when you become you, when you surrender yourself, when the teacher is ready, master, teacher appears. So this is you. You have to make a start. While in that start goes deeper and deeper and deeper, you will get divine directions to learn, divine voices you hear. Internally you hear a lot of things and what's happening outside. And that gives rise to clairvoyance. You hear distant voices. You can communicate to the people very far from you. And whatever you think, it happens. When I say whatever you think, since you are being cleansed, you will not think anything wrong or negative. Everything becomes right. Everything seems to be right. As our great friends and great learned people say, the Almighty God is always right. He created everything in a perfect manner. If anything imperfect we feel, that is for our teachings, for our learning. When we understand the secret of that, that is perfect. So, in this creation, of course, you don't see same kind of flowers. We may feel the same, but there is difference. Every leaf is different. Every creature is different. Every human is different. Every creation is a unique created by Almighty God. In that feeling, we have to push ourselves, rather involve ourselves in the Almighty God's work. In this transformation, what happens? At least our negativeness goes. If at all any bad thoughts we have, that dissolves. And the demonic thoughts inside slowly get dissolved, diluted, and one day they are just evaporated. So at least, of course, while doing this good practices, you are doing a lot of good to the universe. But at least, if it is not being seen how good it is, but there is no bad at all. That much is sure. So that is what the greatness of this. A small, stable, a clean, divine soul practice meditation is that demonic act will be absconding. And when you don't do anything bad to any of your surroundings, to any of the nature, you are not disturbing anything, that itself you are doing great job. Not doing anything also good thing, at least no disturbance. So that is what the feeler, that what is meditation, so far what I understood, what I derived from teachings, readings and practices. Oh.